Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Fuzzy Wuzzy playing in the garage again. I got another piece of shit to work on. Another PT loser. Trust me, I don't like working on these cars at all. But it ain't about what you like, it's about what you can make money on. So, I bought a PT Cruiser. Transmission's fucked up. I bought it because transmissions are pretty cheap. It's got 130,000 miles on it. And it's a nice looking car. It's pretty clean. Not perfect, but it's good enough at a glance. And it does some odd shit. Let me show you. Okay, you put it in reverse. She doesn't want to go anywhere. Pretty crisp pedal. Put it in drive. Feel that? It's like it's being power braked. Something is holding this fucking car back. Bad. See that? It's in drive right now. And I can't even push the motherfucker. So in neutral, she'll roll just fine. In any gear, she'll roll just fine as long as the engine's off. The engine's on, this bitch ain't moving. From me poking around on the old interwebs, the spider gears and the planetary blew up inside that transmission. So either way, it just needs a fucking new one. Pretty much easiest way to put it, just needs a fucking new one. Now I've never done a transmission on a PT loser before. So this will be fun for the both of us. Alright, let me get started on this piece of shit. Alright, YouTube. Now you're just standing here taking bolts out that you can't see. You get to looking around and shit. This PT, man, she ain't no virgin. There's a stud broken off for the wheel over here on the driver's side. Starter bolts halfway out. Little things like that you notice when you just kind of looking around. But man, this thing is super solid. I mean, super fucking solid. I'll show you. Look at that. That is just so fucking... It's unbelievable how clean this fucking car is. You wouldn't think that it's an Ohio car. It's a 2002. This is fucking incredible. I've never seen one like this. This had to come from the South. 'Cause I don't... You don't see this. You just don't see this. It's crazy. Man, YouTube, so far it ain't too bad. You get the battery out, the tray, and that fucking bracket there. You got pretty good access to all the shit. The plugs, the cooler lines, the shift linkage, everything right there. Not too bad so far. I got all the bolts. There's only 3 bolts up here so far that I see, and one down there for the starter. Alright, YouTube, she's getting close. I got the transmission support mount out. So there's nothing holding up anything on this side of the car but my support bar. I've only got it hooked on one point because there's really nothing good to hook to back there. I mean, at all. So with the front mount's on, it'll keep it from twisting too much. I'm just holding up that side. And I honestly really don't like it. It's sketchy as fuck. Like the way it's on here. Just the fucked up shape of this car. I mean, what are you going to do? I can't really turn these because they're square cut to fit inside that groove. So what are you going to do? All right, ladies and germs, it's time. Got the engine supported. That's my just in case pull. I got the axles out, both sides. I tried doing like I do on the Ford Tauruses, where I don't pull it out of this end. I just pop the ball joint and, slide the whole thing out and let the axles hang. But where the control arms are and some bullshit over there, they would just be in the way. They wouldn't hang down and out of the way. So I had to take them all the way out. Oh yeah. Due to the oddness of this vehicle, the transmission sits at an angle like that. So that kind of fucks with me a little bit. But there's part of the transmission sticking way out there. I got a board under that to make it level. And I got it sitting on the corner of the pan there. Ta-da! That's how I had to support it. Like that, bottom of the pan right there. Now, dare I say, YouTube, this is one of the easier cars I've done. It's hard to believe somebody ever said that on a PT Cruiser. Maybe it's because this one's so rust-free, that helps. But I've done a lot of Tauruses and a lot of Ford vans, and they take me 2-3 times as long as it did to get this one out. If you know me personally, I talk shit about these PT Cruisers all the time. I fucking hate them. I really do. I hate them because of the timing belts. But so far, what I'm finding is the timing belt's the only thing hard on this fucking thing so far. So, alrighty, YouTube. Been to the junkyard. I'm back already. There is the new one. And she is one dirty, dirty pig. That is a lot of shit on there. I think this thing's been rebuilt at one point in its life. 'Cause I'm guessing this one to be original. This car only has 130 on it. So I think the odds are pretty good that this is the original one. This one, torque converters are different color. And it's got RTV shit around the covers. So I'm betting somebody's been in this one before at some point in its life. It was, what was it, $175. Pretty fucking good. That's it, YouTube. Thought I had the camera rolling, but you didn't miss much. Let me get that mount on this end so I can get rid of my just-in-case pole, and I just feel a whole lot better about it. I've only got 2 bolts in it. One in the front, one in the back. So, I'd like to have one at the top, but whatever. It ain't going to go anywhere. If it does, I can only say it shouldn't have. Alright, YouTube, I'm in the process of putting it back together. I got the axle in that side. Just about everything's done underneath. So before I pop the axle on this side, I wanted to put that stud in. Whoever put this side together, this is a used knuckle. It's got Cherry written in there. Cherry Auto Parts. It's a local pick apart. I'm betting, because the guy said he did wheel bearings. And I'm betting because these are press-in type, he didn't have a press. So he never said they were new bearings. He just said he did wheel bearings. So I bet he went to the junkyard and took a whole fucking knuckle. Anyway, what the hell was I saying? Yeah, the fucking brakes wasn't even on right. He had the hardware crushed with the caliper, and it was all fucked up. Glad I took it apart. But I got this guy that hangs on the wall. It's supposed to be like... supposed to be like that. He's my little dude. This is the hub off of a Neon. Well, I bet these studs is the same as this stud. Let me pound one of these fuckers out. Hate to mutilate his face, but must be done. All right, let me hang that guy. I took the stud out of his chin. There you go. He'll go back there watching me. Man, they look fucking identical. In fact, I've screwed down one of the lug nuts to pound it out, and she fits. Now I just gotta figure out how I can get this piece of shit in here. Yahtzee. Alright, I'll pull it into the lug nut. That's that. Ta-da! One done PT loser. Simple, simple, easy, easy. I'm telling you guys, it's really not bad. I got a couple quarts in it. I don't know, how much it's going to take. It's reading plenty on the dipstick, but, we'll see what happens when I start her up. Well, YouTube, not nearly enough. It's barely reading anything with it running, and I'm out. I used what I had in the cabinet. I got to go to the store and buy some. Alrighty, YouTube, she's full. Take her on a maiden voyage. Ooh. I'm expecting this to sound like absolute shit because of how rusty these rotors are. Alright, YouTube, maiden voyage. I still got something going on in that corner. All the gears work. I was told that air conditioning works. Let's flip on some air conditioning. Vents. Hey, it does work. Look at that. Awesome. That is going to help me sell this thing. Alright, YouTube, back in the garage. I got to take care of that squeaking sound. I know what it is. It's that hardware that's fucked up and bent. That's no problem. I'll just have to fiddle with that a little bit. I just wanted to check for leaks, and I think that axle seal's leaking. See it there? I am very, very pleased, YouTube. I'm going to take care of those couple things. I'm going to take care of that, maybe that. We'll see. When I bring you back, we'll start making her look pretty. Look at this Lincoln, YouTube. How does a fucking car rot so bad? That's awful. That's a damn shame. That car is worse than shot. Oh well, off to the Chryslers. Well, PT Cruisers aren't hard to come by. This looks like a good bitch right here. There's my light, 2002. Alright. Okay, YouTube, back from the yard. I got that light. I got some new hardware to fix that corner. Went to the store, got an axle seal, so those things are sorted. Now, cosmetically on the outside, this car is pretty damn good. It's a nice looking car. Except it's got these piece of shit aftermarket taillights. That one's broken, and that's broken. That's what I went to the yard to get. And I got these taillights. They're not aftermarket, they're factory originals. I got these off the old Craigslist. $20 for the both of them, which is a pretty good deal, because junkyards usually get a lot of money for them guys. Headlights and taillights are a premium part. It's one of the most common things needed. And that'll be it for the outside. I mean, it's pretty damn good. Let me throw this shit in here and then we'll go inside. Alright, YouTube, back from the car wash. And I'm a fucking idiot. I forgot to wash below the bumper there. That still looks like shit. Son of a diddly. Let's clean out this interior. It's not bad. I mean, the carpet looks like shit. I got my dirty mitts all over the door panel. But I went full dollar store on this piece of shit. This stuff, it smells a little musty in here. I don't know why. Sunroof doesn't leak. So I'm going to throw that shit under the front seat. Gonna use the dollar store shit, wipe down my door panels, give it a good vacuum with the shop vac. And people, set your clocks. Because if you don't set your clock, it just makes it look like you don't give a shit. Even if you didn't do any work to the car, if you own it, you're just selling it, set your clock. Because if you don't care enough to set the fucking clock, you probably don't give a shit enough to check the oil. That's what it looks like. Okay? Set the clock. I'm going to throw this shit under the seat. I'll get back to you guys in a couple days, let you know if the smell's gone away. Alright, YouTube. It's been a couple days. At night, I park it in the garage because it's been raining. I leave it in here with the windows down. And that smell is... it's just a little bit there. That shit did alright underneath, but wasn't good enough. So I got some Arm & Hammer odor eliminator carpet shit. Spread on the floor there. Already vacuumed that side up. And that, man, that ought to do it. Because, well, that's all I'm going to do. That's going to be a wrap. Smells good, looks good, drives good. Fucking A. And something else. Check this out. I was going through the paperwork of the car. Man, I got receipts for a lot of shit. In the last 2 years, it's had timing belt, radiator, water pump, thermostat. A lot of good shit that makes this car sellable. Really, really good to have all this shit. Unfortunately, well, I guess since I'm not a dickbag, I'm not going to do anything with it. In the paperwork, I have the person that bought it in 2016. I have her paperwork from the dealer. I got her name, social security number, address, and date of birth. People, take that shit out of your car when you sell them. Come on now. Leave the receipts. Take that shit out of your car, people. You know, information like that. Come on now. I think that's common sense, but apparently not. This fucking broad left it in here. Alright, that's a wrap for this one, YouTube. Thanks for watching. Peace.